Welcome to Visit Economics Academy. Today we will discuss shift and rotation in PPF as we conclude the first chapter of microeconomics. Before we dive into this topic directly, we will cover some important concepts like marginal opportunity cost and marginal rate of transformation. Marginal opportunity cost is the number of units of a commodity sacrificed to gain one additional unit of another commodity. And what is MRT? It is the ratio of number of units of a commodity sacrificed to gain one additional unit of another commodity. Why are we sacrificing one commodity to gain one additional unit of another commodity? It's because resources are limited. So in order to gain something more, you have to sacrifice the another commodity, right? Another important topic is properties of PPF or the characteristics of PPF. There are broadly two characteristics. One is that it slopes downwards. As you can see here also, this is a PPF curve. The PPF curve is downward sloping. That is because if you want to increase the good Y, you have to sacrifice good X, right? So that is the reason why the PPF curve is sloping downwards, because of the inverse relationship in the change of the goods. Okay, it is concave to the origin. It is concave to the origin because of increasing MRT. So why is MRT increasing? MRT is increasing because as we transform the resources from producing one good to another, less and less efficient resources have to be employed. Just imagine, previously if you were employing some of the resources in good Y, producing good Y, now you are transforming all the resources that you are producing good Y in good X. So they will be less efficient. That's the reason why more and more of one good is sacrificed, which increases the marginal rate of transformation. That's the reason why PPF curve is concave to the origin. Now, attainable and attainable points in PPF. This is the PPF curve. Any point here, A, B, C, D, in these points are attainable, right? When it is attainable, when the resources are efficiently and fully utilized. If the resources are not fully utilized, now important question will be there. Okay, sometimes the question can come that does an economy always produce within the or in the PPF line? Let me reframe the question. Does an economy always produce in the PPF line? Okay, no. If it does not use its resources efficiently, it will produce inside the PPF. Let's give it point E. Okay. Now, if there is point F that is above the PPF, that means it's producing more of good X and more of good Y. But is it attainable? No, that's impossible. Because to produce at the point F, the economy does not have enough resources or technology. So it's not possible, right? So it is unattainable. This ABCD is attainable when the resources are fully and efficiently used. And inside the PPF curve, it can produce only when there is underutilization of resources. Okay. Now, MRT can be a straight line also when PPF curve can be a straight line also when MRT is constant, and it can be convex to the origin when MRT is decreasing, right? But generally it is concave. Now, our main topic, shift and rotation in PPF. So when do we have shift? When do we have rotation? We'll see that. Suppose this is a PPF curve. Okay? Alright? Now, if the resources for producing guns or the technology for producing guns decreases because of any factor like earthquake or any natural calamities, then the production of guns will reduce while the production of butter remaining the same. So the PPF curve will react in this manner. It will rotate. Okay, now we are discussing rotation. It will rotate inside. Right? Okay. Now, if we are talking about two goods, now talking about the shift in the PPF curve, when the resources and technology for producing both the goods increases, then it shifts towards the right. See, there is a parallel shift. If the resource and technology for producing both the goods reduce because of any natural calamities or any other things, then it will shift towards the left. Right? So this is shift in the PPF. Now rotation we already did at first. Now another example of rotation is illustration of rotation will be if the resources and technology for producing good X, okay, increases, then the PPF curve will react in this manner. It will rotate outward. Okay? Sometimes there can be a tricky question. Let's say in an economy, the resources for producing gun has reduced, but the resources for producing butter has increased. Now, how will the PPF curve react? In this situation, guns will, as the resources for producing guns has decreased, it will shift, it will rotate leftward, inward. But as the production or the resources for producing butter has increased, okay, it will shift, it will rotate towards the right, or it will rotate outward, right? So then the PPF curve will react in this manner. Okay? So this is shift and rotation in PPF. Thank you.